Heath, co-founder of Art of the Yard. We're here in Lafayette, Colorado, revisiting a water feature we built probably 11, 12 years ago. It is a dedicated koi pond. Let's go check under the hood and see what makes this pond tick. So this is our control room that houses the pumps and UV light. So in this pump house, we've got 4 Sequent 7800 pumps. They're all in line. They're feeding our various filters, bogs, waterfalls, UV light, all the components that make this thing crystal clear. As you can see, they're all plumbed. We've got 2.5-inch plumbing, and then it converts to 3-inch right outside the walls of this pump house. This is just a good way to hide your pumps, keep them out of sight, and also protect them from the elements. All right, around the corner, we've got 2 Ultima 2 10,000s, biological bead filters. This was part of the original install we did before we had all this cool technology we do now. But this was the original filtration on this pond. We still have it running because all the filtration you can get helps. And then we'll make our way over to the skimmers. Over here we have the Helix Fish Safe skimmer. We have 2 skimmers on this project, one right here and one under the bridge. They've worked flawlessly since we installed them 12 years ago. The customer couldn't be happier with them. And they do a good job of skimming all the debris off the surface of the pond. The most recent addition we did here about a year ago was we installed this Oase Proficlear L filter, as well as the Bitron 110C UV light. And it's done a tremendous job with helping with water clarity. So the way the Proficlear works is water is pumped through this pipe into the Bitron 110 UV. From there, it's pumped into this drum. This drum has screens that have a very fine mesh that will filter out all of the small particles. As your water level rises, when this becomes clogged, there's a float that activates a pump. The pump inside this filter then uses the spray bar to clean all of the screens off, and then all of that gets backwashed through this pipe, and then wastewater goes wherever you like it. After it goes through the drum, it then goes into this chamber. This chamber is, all it is biomedia. We have air, and that helps the beneficial bacteria grow. From there, the water exits the filter. We have it feeding this bog that we just installed this past year. It feeds into the bottom of this bog. The water percolates up through the rock, and then all of these plants help filter out the water. They take up nutrients. So part of the original filtration of this pond we installed were these 2 Helix moving bed filters. And what happens is the pump feeds the water to the bottom of the canister. The canister is filled with a bunch of biomedia balls, which house bacteria. We also have air that's being fed into that to oxygenate the water so that those beneficial bacteria colonize at a faster rate. These are both the start of the waterfall, so they're easy to hide. And if you need more information on those, you should see our guy, Eric Triplett. So just to show you how clear this pond really is, I'm going to stick this tape measure in. This pond at its deepest point is almost 6 feet. Right here on the edge, it's not quite as deep. It's about 4 right here. But as you can see the tape measure all the way to the bottom. This thing stays crystal clear 99% of the time, and it's just healthy. The fish are thriving. That's what great filtration can do for your pond.